everyone, it's April here. Welcome to this week's DIY. We're starting off with our supplies. I picked up two of these packs of beads from Dollar Tree, some of these little wooden stickers. I have my paint, some twine, some jute twine, my scissors, my hot glue gun, and then I also used these barbecue skewers that I found at a yard sale, but they also have those at the Dollar Tree as well. So the first thing I did was separated my beads. I pulled out 28 of the large and 16 of the medium from all of the rest, and I ended up painting 28 white and then 8 black and 8 orange. At the end of this video, I also included a little garden update for those of you that are interested, and so I hope that you enjoy. Here I'm showing you the difference between the large and the medium size. So once I got all of those separated, I just took my little skewers and then strung all of my beads on my skewers and just put enough on so that I could lay them on my little burner cover. I got that burner cover at the Dollar Tree, and I use that for pretty much anything when I'm painting. It's just really handy. And you get 2 in a pack for $1, but you can use whatever. How are you guys doing? I am enjoying this holiday weekend. I have 3 days off from work, which is really awesome. I'm getting so much done, so I hope you guys are all having a nice weekend too. Next, I just pulled out this antique white and painted the large beads the antique white, and I ended up doing 2 coats. So I put my first coat on, let it dry, and then used a second coat. And I do think it works best to use a little paintbrush so that you can get, down into the edges. And I think it just works a lot better than like a sponge brush. Anyway, so my next video is going to be a shop with me. I went to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and the Dollar Tree. So I hope that you guys enjoy that video. I was also going to go to TJ Maxx. Well, I did go to TJ Maxx, but I forgot my camera. So I did get those 3 stores filmed though, and it was a lot of fun. They have a lot of cute decor. They have fall, Halloween, and even some Christmas decor. But anyway, next I pulled out these little wooden stickers, and I just peeled off the little sticker part off the back. It's really pretty easy to pull off, and then I painted those orange and then set them aside to dry. So this time my son was out in the garden helping me. Actually, my son is the one that always films me, and he actually saw a pumpkin. We have the pumpkin vine is growing up over our tree, and he spotted a big pumpkin growing from the tree. It's just so funny. I've never seen a pumpkin growing from a tree, so I thought that was hilarious. But anyway, so I pulled off all of my beads from the skewers once they were all dried, and here I'm showing you the one that didn't get quite covered in paint, but that was really easy to fix. So I pulled off all the beads, and then I took my jute twine, and the beads go on really easy, but sometimes they would, if the hole was too small, the twine would get stuck. So what I did was I took a little dab of hot glue and put it on the edge of the twine and then twisted it with my fingers. Just be really careful. Obviously it's hot, so you can burn yourself. But once I did that, it made it kind of like a needle, and it was just much easier to work with. And there's so many different ways that you could do this, just depending on what you like. You could make them all orange and black, or you could do a different pattern than what I did. This is just what I decided to do for no reason, and so there's so many different ways that you could switch this up. Here I just dabbed a little hot glue on the end of my little leaf and then wrapped the jute twine around and cut it with some scissors. There's probably other better ways that you could do this, but this is just the way that I did it, and it works fine. And I did the same thing with a little pumpkin on the other side, and here's what they look like all done. I just think they're really cute, and they were so easy and so cheap. And you could also add, different little ends. You could put tassels instead, just whatever you like. Next, we're going to move on to DIY number 2, which is our 3-tiered tray, our farmhouse tray. And so I picked up 3 of these little metal trays from the Dollar Tree, my paint, 2 candlestick holders from Dollar Tree, and then that rope is from Dollar Tree as well. I thought I was going to use that, but I didn't end up using it. And I also ended up using some E6000 instead of my hot glue. So I just painted everything white and then let everything dry. And once it was all dry, I started to assemble my tray. I started off, like I said, using hot glue, but you know, hot glue works, but it will fall apart so easy. Here I'm just taking a little marker and marking where I was going to center that, so then when I picked it up and put it back down, I didn't have to keep measuring it. So I put my hot glue on, and it came apart so easy. I've made trays in the past with hot glue and they just fall apart really easy. So I used the E6000. It does take quite a while to dry, but it's definitely a lot better than the hot glue. So I just assembled my tray, really super easy. And then once everything was dried, I took some black paint and just painted the edges. I kind of wanted it to look like enamel. And so that's the look I was going for. You could, again, switch this up any way that you like. You could paint it different colors. I was thinking about maybe going for a teal color, but I just decided with the white. So I took a little sponge brush and just went around the edges. And then I kind of went on the top, as you'll see, and I didn't like the way that looked at all. So I ended up painting over that with white to fix it. What do you guys think? Do you like the way that looks? I just think it looks kind of sloppy and messy. I don't like the way it looks at all, so I did fix that. And then I also feel like I was kind of heavy-handed on the handle part, or the candlesticks. So I don't really love the way that looks either. I did kind of paint over some of that white as well to fix my mistakes. But you know what? This is all just trial and error. You know, you try it, and if it turns out, then great. Sometimes things don't turn out exactly the way that you want them to, but doesn't mean that you shouldn't still try. I watched a great video recently from DIY Mommy. You guys should check it out. It was just really encouraging and inspiring, and I just really loved her video. So anyway, here is some little flowers from this summertime that I bought at Dollar Tree. I decided to pull off the little purple flowers and replace them with some sunflowers that I also got at Dollar Tree, and I just think this little thing turned out so cute. I just am so in love with these. I think they're adorable. I thought about putting some of the Dollar Tree cotton stems in a couple of those too. I think I might do that. That would be really cute. As you can see behind me there, I have all of my fall decor from Dollar Tree that I bought to decorate my tray with, and so I just played around with everything until I decided that it looked, you know, until I liked the way that it looked. Once I added the little thankful sign, I decided that I wanted to add a little pop of green to go along with the little green pumpkins on the sign. So I painted a couple of the pumpkins green and added those as well. And I just think this tray turned out so cute. I love it. You can't see my mistakes. You know, everything is hidden, and I just think it's so cute. And I'll use this for Christmas and for next year. And so here's where I painted the little pumpkins green. Here is a couple of Rae Dunn pumpkins that I got yesterday at TJ Maxx, and I love them. So I just took some Walmart ribbon and tied little bows around. And I just think that everything went together so well. I love the little tiny bit of green with the black and white and the orange and the yellow. And I hope that you guys like this too. I hope that you enjoy my garden update at the end. And I hope that you're all having a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye!